series. Let my mic mute for a second. Anyways, we are starting a new, well, not new, but an American character here on, it's brain broke the name, American farming life. I was gonna say American life of farming, but no longer under that name. As it is since the beta for this map. Anyways, we're gonna start with looking at the farms. I'm gonna say now that this is gonna be as much realistic as possible. I can get it. So I'm on PS4 here, so first one is there's a couple farms for sale. There's this cow one that we're coming up on. Got design on which farm we want to pick. Start our operation. 1.6, I believe, million for this. This farm here. Here. Path right there. And that one. Large bunker silos here for the cows. There's like 4 of these. More storage for bales and stuff. Equipment. Equipment storage for shop. Cow barns there, silo for hay and stuff. That kind of things. That's another equipment storage barn. This here is the main silo of this farm. This is 1.6. I'm gonna take a look at all the farms. So good about the real estate agents around here with these farms. Take a look. Those are bumps. Real estate agents around here will allow us to explore all the farms, see what we can get. I could have got out and see if I could look around a little bit, but it seems pretty straightforward. I could stay in my truck. I don't feel like getting out right now. Just look at them primarily from within the bed. Not within the bed of the truck, but within the cab of the truck here. Besides, all the silos, not the silos, well, the silos, sorry, you can't grab anything from them. On, but also all the doors are locked. So any ships that I see that have their doors locked, I can't go in because, well, they're locked. Prevent theft related stuff. Theft related. No one steals stuff within these sheds or these sheds. This farm here. My hazards here. Very straightforward and simple. Just two sheds. Not even a silo system. Nobody coming. Nobody coming. That's, 1.3, I believe. Yeah, definitely not what I'm looking for in a farm. I'm looking for a silo, which this one definitely qualifies. That has a silo. This two does not have a farmhouse, seems. Although I can look in this shed. We're driving here. Pretty nice shed. Like, since I can actually... Sorry, wrong button. Get out. Yeah, pretty nice. I know if I can turn the light. See? I can hand it back. Nice, good work. Turn those off. I don't want to run any costs on the real estate agent. I've been blaming for anything to give them extra cost. Like in bad. Oh, that's interesting. That this thing has a small gate. And I can actually look inside. Jump the fence. And door's padlocked. There's the light. Light also work? Yep, they also work. Jump the fence again. Oh, back to the truck. Right to get around. Oh, looks like he has the same ideal as me. This cement mixer is going quite slow. Ooh. Driving all over the place. Double yellow. Nice, nice. Oh, not double yellow, but just went from a double yellow to the dash so I could pass, but I'm real. Why does the curve have the line? Why does the curve have the line but the thing has a straightaway? Okay, I don't understand this road very well. Seems a little dumb to me. I'm gonna pass. Looks like. So am I right there? Is there a truck stop here? Nice. That's where this came from. And that way. And we're going to the right onto the highway to go to the next. if you didn't know, I didn't tell the other person. That's I mean, 40K around there. That they're asking for that. That older 2 billion with the silo. Okay, comes with 2 fields. The other one came with the other 2 one came with 1 field, and the other one came with the 2 big fields. As well as the silo, the cows, and everything else. So it's a lot with that one, but it's 1.7, so it's quite expensive. I literally had to take out a loan for that to even buy that farm, let alone buy equipment for it. The next one here is this pig. So the next farm up ahead. All these are locked up and closed, so I can't see besides that shed. I can see. Now the other one was like that, but this one was advertised as a grain one, even though it's like the other one in the cow farm. The cow farm was only grass. That one's basically everything. My little crazy driving here. Road here. Next farmyard. Really hilly. I see that silo there. There's the other farm. That big farm that we're looking at. A while ago. Okay, that just landed us right back up on the road. So, clearly the rest of the farmyard is there. Oh, right there, right there. Oh wow, everything's very narrow in their path. This is a very hilly farm. Like the last, like at that big farm, but just like that, just in a different distance way instead of the iconic red. Also, that's the same building as the other one, that other farm. A lot of these must be kind of like manufactured, like sheds, prefabs, I should say. But they're already, that farm's not for sale. That pasture isn't either. Road work. Oh, looks like we have to come in oncoming lanes. Looks like there's nobody coming. So looks like no one's here. They're just blocked it off though. basic. And to change the area to change. Oops. Fine. So here's the smaller. This thing's like $500,000, which was gonna be $1 million if I found the budget. Doesn't look like it comes with shed and the cow patch. Definitely interesting. Next place. This is a really small farm. I know that was $1.5 million. Check the price on this. This is 6 point. This is about 60. This is under. This is 40K. Theoretically, if we bought both of them, we would have 40. We would have that amount of money. Okay. We would have about 44, which definitely is a considering. Or I might buy this farm and then try to expand to that cow farm. I might do that. This farm does seem very promising. It does have a house. I am looking for a place to rest my head. To live. I want to be on the same land as the farm. So, I don't quite know what I want to do. Besides, I know that this driver is a very slow driver. I can confirm that. Let me pull over this taco stand over here. Hey, come on, go. I've done that into the highway there. Thing lets it roll a little bit. Okay. So this is option one, the massive cow farm here. I do like the possibilities of having a massive cow farm. I do like all the silos. It's a good enough amount of storage. Have cows, huge silo system. A lot of pluses to this farm, including it's a dedicated hay silo as well. But of course, what gets me is the cost. I still have to pay about. I still have to get a loan about 100K just to buy the farm, and then I probably had to pull out some more, like 400 to 500. Like I'm talking about a 600K loan here, which is a pretty hefty thing. Is this farm really worth that loan? I don't know. No, I love this farm. I love the thing is we are starting out. I think this farm's just too big. I think we can cross this farm off right now. And plus, I'm pretty sure it doesn't even have a house with it as well. So I just realized that drawback. So there's no house with it. So there is a drawback to this farm with that. So it's not everything. It's definitely has a lot of features. I do love it. I do want to do animals, but maybe not right now. I don't know. Let's just cross this off thing and go to the next farm. Okay, Farm B, which is a much smaller, simpler farm. Very less. It's only coming at, I think, 300K for this farm here, which is pretty small compared to the other farm. It does have a farmhouse. I do like that. It does have two buildings. Nice, but my main concern, it does not have a silo. That's my main concern about this farm. Just like the previous two farms that we're taking a look at, this thing might be good to pair up with the farm that we're going to look at next. We might buy them both to have things. They're pretty close together, so that's something that I may take into consideration when buying this. So I might buy that farm that we're going to look at next, and this farm too. That we have 3 fields then. We would have a silo. We would have about four buildings worth of putting stuff into. That's a really good amount of buildings. So yeah, possibility. This honest, like I was saying earlier with the possibility, but with the next one, this would work with the next one, but this won't work by itself. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's take a look at Farm C. Alright, Farm C. Again, when I was talking about Farm B, I love that it has a silo there. It has 2 sheds. It has that field that's right next to the shed and the field on the left of that. So 24 and 25. I, I do like the farm is a, a good layout. I do actually, it's a decent layout. The farms, the field layouts are a little strange, but most of the fields in the area are. I think I could definitely improve on that, make the corners a little bit better, but a lot of the fields in this area are like that, so I have to do field maintenance no matter what farm I buy, no matter what field I buy. I had to do that to make them a bit better to work with. I know, like I said with the other, Farm C will take do very good with Farm B together, which is definitely a possibility. I think that's this is 4 point. This about I think a little short thing. I think it's like 450K, I believe, and the other one's 300K. So that's like 700, which is definitely less than the two the two ones I was said the 2 last ones that I was going to think that are good to go together. So this is definitely a cheaper option, but it does not come with a silo, and these then must be purchased immediately, unlike the other one where I could save up and buy that other farmyard. That's my thought on it anyways. Oh yeah, I'm gonna open this to the possibility of having the other farm with it. So about it says about seven 7K 700 ish 700 range. It's not bad. It's definitely a lot of the money, but that's that's still more money. That's over a half a million to work with, and that's 80 about 180K to work with, which is plenty. So yeah, I think this will go with good with the other one, but I won't buy them separate. All right, let's go on to the next farm. Okay, the pig farm of this. Now the pig farm, unlike the boof big cow farm, also has a silo like that farm over there, but this one's dedicated to all crops, so that's definitely can work with that. It has two sheds, actually three sheds, one running shed, a pig pasture. All those are very great things. I do think these, it's very great. I don't know, I don't really want to do bigs, so I think because of that I'm gonna cross it off. That, even though it does have a silo, it's a backup kind. I prefer a drive-through silo. You know, not a literal drive-through silo, but a silo that you can drive through and dump loads, because I like the bottom, the grid hopper trailer types of trailers, and that silo can't support that kind. So I think this is this is most likely out. Yeah, I'm gonna eliminate this one from the list. Let's go to the next one, which is gonna be that small cow farm. Farmy, the small cow farm. Like I said when we were doing the touring, this cow farm will be very good against with the other farm. It's very good to start off with. That one, the combination with the other shed and the silo of the other farm, be pretty good on storage and stuff. I do have some experience in cows, so that I want to get cows. There's no fermentation silos, which is a drawback, but that means you have to do with bales, and I always saw those tube bales as very interesting, and having a farm that doesn't have a bunker silo, which I could always maybe build one. There's plenty of space in that field over there. Maybe by that water tower. I know that track is so active, so I can't build too close to that. But the tube bales sounds like a really cool concept. I've never done tube bales before. I think it'd be a great learning curve for that. I'd love to figure out to use that equipment. So, this is definitely a real candidate. Maybe not just starting out, but with the other farm, sure. Because I still want to do a lot of arable work. Speaking of arable work, let's do the other farm. Alright, Farm F, which is the smallest arable farm out of all of them. I realized I did actually miss out on the hilly farm, but even in the tour I was not so sure on it because it was so hilly. I didn't really like the farm, so I quickly eliminated that. That's why you don't see it in these options here that I'm considering, is I ruled out that farm almost straight away. Does have a silo, does have the thing, but I just don't like the farm's layout and all the hilliness. It's just too hilly for my taste. I mean, a little bit hilly here and there, some terrain thing, ships being lower and higher than each other. I don't care about that. But that was a lot of sharp hills and stuff, and down the road, it's not really good for big equipment at all. This one can at least handle even good sized medium equipment. Do I want to get something bigger than this? Like I said, does come with a house. The other one is not. So, yeah, I think that's a real option. I've ruled out the big cow farm. The other two farms I want to combine. That pig farm I don't want to do. The hill farm I don't want to do. And these farms I've ruled out that I would like to do them together. But I can start with them separate, unlike the other one that can start with thing. But I think this is 1.6, which is 1k less than the other one. So there's that. I know I'm thinking. I'm really considering about doing this one and then buying the cow farm because I think that's probably a really good approach. In fact, that the more and more I sound like it, sounds better and better in my head. That's what I may just do. Is that probably hold off on the cow farm? Don't buy it immediately. Buy it. Buy it a little later when I have some more money for it. Maybe when I'm in a better spot, have a bit more setup with this, I can get that. Yeah, that's sounding really good on my end. I think that is my final decision with this. I think I'm going with this farm here. Let's get back to the truck. So I think my decision is final there. I'm going to start the truck up and go to the dealership and say what I'm going to do. Currently, I don't think we'll advantage of that. Off. Let's get out. I think that's what I'm ready to do. I'm gonna head in, tell them I'm gonna buy, and let's let's get the show on the road, I guess. There we go. We have purchased the land. Perfect. Now, we need to get some equipment sorted. I need to see and what to get. I know that's all grass, so I probably need to plow everything up there to restart it. So that means I need a tractor and a plow. Again, both with preferably older plow and an older tractor, but cheaper. I'm gonna see what I can come up with. Let's see what they have, and let's do that. So, this Case IH 14 Ripper plow is what I'm gonna actually, well, this international IH, this IH 14 is what I'm going to get as my plow. So now don't let the horsepower fool you. This thing can get, I've tested it, could get pulled by at least 100 horsepower tractor easily, almost at 7 miles per hour. 120 tractor can do 7 miles per hour perfect. So don't let that requirement fool you at all. So I have experience. I've used this plow in another game before. So this is my first option. Is the Case IH 900 series Magnum. That's my thing. It's about 85k. That's pretty good. That'll leave us with about 800 Ks to work with, which is a lot of money still. So I think that's what I'm gonna go for. With on the tractor, they have they have a bunch of newer stuff, which is a lot more money and stuff. I think this tractor is perfect for that. I am going to I'm gonna do a little bit more. I am gonna have a loader because we need a loader on the farm. So this is a loader tractor. So that left us with this almost 790k left, which is still a lot. Now we need to I'm gonna buy a Case power fork. There you go. Let's go to our Magnum, our Case Magnum. And here it is. This is the bucket, the grappler. This comes with that, with that. Here's the power fork tractor. Here's the ripper itself. Everything apart. Let's hop in. There you go. I have the key. Let's get it in. There we go. Moment of truth, guys. Let's fire it up, I guess.